Hello everyone, this is Marissa Redenbaugh and I am your Juvenile Services Librarian. I'm here today to read you stories based on our theme for this week, which is a very fun one, Fox and Socks' creator, Dr. Seuss. So we'll start with Fox and Socks and then I'll have some other books for you that Jan, I have to start over. Hello everyone, my name is Marissa Redenbaugh and I'm your Juvenile Services Librarian. I'm here today to read you stories for our theme this week, which is a very fun one. Dr. Seuss books as our theme, including the well-known book Fox and Socks. I hope you enjoy today's books, and after the books will come Racheal and she will describe to you our craft for the week. Our first book is going to be Fox and Socks by Dr. Seuss. Fox, socks, box, knocks. Knocks in box, fox in socks. Knocks on fox and socks in box. Socks on knocks and knocks in box. Fox and socks on fox on knocks. Chicks with bricks come. Chicks with blocks come. Chicks with bricks and blocks and clocks come. Look, sir, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's do tricks with bricks and blocks, sir. Let's do tricks with chicks and clocks, sir. First, I'll make a quick trick brick stack. Then, I'll make a quick trick block stack. You can make a quick trick chick stack. You can make a quick trick clock stack. And here's a new trick, Mr. Knox. Socks on chicks and chicks on fox. Fox on clocks on bricks and blocks. Bricks and blocks on knocks on box. Now we come to ticks and tocks, sir. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, sir. Clocks on fox tick. Clocks on knocks tick. 6, 6, bricks tick. 6, 6, chicks talk. Please, sir, I don't like this trick, sir. My tongue isn't quick or slick, sir. I get all those ticks and clocks, sir, mixed up with the chicks and talks, sir. I can't do it, Mr. Fox, sir. I'm so sorry, Mr. Knox, sir. Here's an easy game to play. Here's an easy thing to say. New socks, two socks. Whose socks? Seuss socks. Who sews whose socks? Sue sews Seuss socks. Who sees who sew whose new socks, sir? You see Sue sew Sue's new socks, sir. That's not easy, Mr. Fox, sir. Who comes? Crow comes. Slow Joe Crow comes. Who sews Crow's clothes? Sue sews Crow's clothes. Slow Joe Crow sews whose clothes? Sue's clothes. Sue sews socks of fox and socks now. Slow Joe Crow sews knocks and box now. Sue sews rose on Slow Joe Crow's clothes. Fox sews hose on Slow Joe Crow's nose. Hose goes, rose grows. Nose hose goes some, Crow's rose grows some. Mr. Fox, I hate this game, sir. This game makes my tongue quite lame, sir. Mr. Knox, sir, what a shame, sir. We'll find something new to do now. Here is lots of new blue goo now. New goo, blue goo, gooey gooey. Blue goo, new goo, gluey gluey. Gooey goo for chewy chewing. That's what that goo goose is doing. Do you choose to chew goo too, sir? If, sir, you, sir, choose to chew, sir, with the goo goose chew, sir, do, sir. Mr. Fox, sir, I won't say it, I can't say it, I won't chew it. Very well, sir, step this way. We'll find another game to play. Bim comes, bin comes. Bim brings bin broom. Bin brings Bim broom. Bin bends Bim's broom. Bim bends Ben's broom. Bims bends, Ben's bends. Ben's bent broom breaks. Bim's bent broom breaks. Ben's band, Bim's band. Big bands, pig bands. Bim and Ben lead bands with brooms. Ben's band bangs and Bim band booms. Pig band, boom band, big band, broom band. My poor mouth can't say that. No, sir. My poor mouth is much too slow, sir. Well then, bring your mouth this way. I'll find it something it can say. Luke Luck likes lakes. Luke's duck likes lakes. Luke Luck licks lakes. Luke's duck lick lakes. Duck takes licks and lakes Luke Luck likes. Luke Luck takes licks and lakes duck likes. I can't blab such blibber blubber. My tongue isn't made of rubber. Mr. Knox. Now, come now. Come now. You don't have to be so dumb now. Try to say this, Mr. Knox, please. Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, Freezy Breeze blew. Freezy Breeze made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees for cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze. Stop it, that's enough, sir. I can't say such silly stuff, sir. Very well then, Mr. Knox, sir. Let's have a little talk about Tweedlebeetles. What do you know about Tweedlebeetles? Well, when Tweedlebeetles fight, it's called a Tweedlebeetle battle. And when they battle in a puddle, it's a Tweedlebeetle puddle battle. And when Tweedlebeetles battle with paddles in a puddle, they call it a Tweedlebeetle puddle paddle battle. And when beetles battle beetles in a puddle paddle battle, and the beetle battle puddle is a puddle in a bottle, they call this a Tweedlebeetle bottle puddle paddle battle muddle. And when beetles fight these battles in a bottle with their paddles, and the bottle's on a poodle, and the poodle's eating noodles, they call this a muddle puddle tweedle poodle beetle noodle bottle paddle battle. And now wait a minute, Mr. Fox and Socks Fox. When a fox is in the bottle where the Tweedlebeetles battle with their paddles in a puddle on a noodle-eating poodle, this is what they call a Tweedlebeetle noodle poodle bottle paddled muddled duddled fuddled wuddled fox in socks, sir. Fox and socks, our game is done, sir. Thank you for a lot of fun, sir. And that's the end. Now is your tongue numb? Mine is. The next one we're going to be reading is called Gerald McBoing Boing. This is the story of Gerald McCloy and the strange thing that happened to that little boy. They say it all started when Gerald was 2. That's the age kids start talking, least most of them do. Well, when he started talking, you know what he said? He didn't talk words, he went boing boing instead. What's that? Cried his father, his face turning gray. That's a very odd thing for a young boy to say. And poor Gerald's father rushed to the phone. He quick dialed the number of Dr. Malone. Come over fast, the father pled. Our boy can't speak words. He goes boing boing instead. I see, said the doctor. It's just as you said. He doesn't speak words. He goes boing boing instead. I've no cure for this. I can't handle the case. And he packed up his pills and walked out of the place. Then months passed and Gerald got louder and louder till one day he went boom, like a big keg of powder. It was then that his father said, This is enough. He'll drive us both mad with this terrible stuff. A boy of his age shouldn't sound like a fool. He's got to learn words. We must send him to school. So Gerald marched off, an obedient creature. But he was soon back home with a note from the teacher. From Public School 7 to Mrs. McCloy. Your little son Gerald's a most hopeless boy. We cannot accept him, for we have a rule that pupils must not go cuckoo in our school. Your boy will go honk all his life, I'm afraid. Sincerely yours, Fanny Schultz, teacher, 1st grade. And as little Gerald grew older, he found when a fellow goes bam, no one wants him around. When a fellow goes squeak, he won't have any friends. For once he says clang, 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 then all the fun ends. Nya, nya, they all shouted. Your name's not McCloy, you're Gerald McBoing Boing, the noise-making boy. Poor Gerald decided that he had no place at home, in the school, in the whole human race. And so he concluded that, drear and forlorn, he would just disappear in the thick of the storm. But as he was boarding a slow-moving freight, a voice from the darkness called out, "Stop, boy! Wait!" "Aren't you Gerald McBoing Boing, the lad who makes squeaks? My boy, I have searched for you many long weeks. I can make you the most famous lad in the nation, for I own the Bong 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 radio station. I need a smart fellow to make all the sounds, who can bark like a dog and bay like the hounds. Your gong is terrific, your toot is inspired. Quick, come to Bong Bong Bong, McBoing Boing, you're hired." Now his parents, proud parents, are able to boast that their Gerald's clap clap bang is known coast to coast. Now Gerald is rich, he has friends, he's well fed, 'cause he doesn't speak words, he goes boing boing instead. There he goes. Well, he sure made a lot of noise, but in the end it all worked out for him, didn't it? All right, the next one we're reading is called Dr. Seuss's Spring Things. Things with ducklings. Things with chicks. Things with bunnies doing tricks. Things that wriggle. Things that hop. Things who climb up to the top. Gentle showers. Pretty flowers. Playing in the mud for hours. Things that flutter. Things that fly high up in the clear blue sky. Spring things. These are all things that we see in the spring. And hopefully you'll start seeing some of them soon. Okay, the next one we're going to be reading is called Maybe You Should Fly a Jet. Maybe You Should Be a Vet. And it's illustrated by Kelly Kennedy. Want to be a ticket taker? Want to be a pizza maker? General, jockey, basketball player, ballet dancer, dragon slayer. Do you want to be an astronaut or keeper of the zoo? You've got to do something. What do you want to do? Tailor, sailor, nailer, jailer? You've got to be someone sooner or later. How about a wrestler, a welder, or a waiter? How about a dentist? How about a florist? How about a forester working in a forest? Do you wish to be an oil refiner, diamond miner, dress designer? How about a paper hanger? How about a bass drum banger? Do you want to do your work outdoors? Do you want to work inside? Would you like to be a plumber, a stargazer, a mountain guide? Would you rather work in a mountain town or in the desert lower down? Hat shop owner, money loaner. How about a slide tromboner? How about a perfume smeller? How about a fortune teller? You could be a turkey farmer. You could be a teacher. You could be a lot of things. How about a preacher? You could be a clown or a coffee perker. How about an iron worker? Firefighter, crime fighter, television script writer. Some folks make good picture framers. Some folks make good lion tamers. Some folks make good tightrope walkers. Other folks are better talkers. Maybe you should fly a jet. Maybe you should be a vet. How about a deep sea diver? How about a beehive-hiver? Would you like to be an actor? Would you like to run a tractor? Like to drive a taxi cab or run a big computer lab? Tennis pro optometrist, crossing guard podiatrist, chemist, lepidopterist, glass blower, mushroom grower. How about a fishbone boner or a roller coaster owner? Would you sooner be a ballooner or a grand piano tuner? Olympic champ, reporter of the news, it's very difficult to choose. You've got to be someone. You can't just be a doodler. You could be a sculptor or perhaps a noodle noodler. You might be a private eye. Would you like to be a spy? Maybe you should be a vester, a jester, or a hammock tester. Maybe you should be a voice. Someday you must make a choice. Maybe you should be a voice. When you find out what a voice is, you can tell us what your choice is. Do you all know what you want to be? Do you have ideas? Do you know what a voice is? I hope you enjoyed today's books about our theme, Dr. Seuss, and now Rachel will come on to show you your craft.
Hi friends, I hope you enjoyed the stories about Dr. Seuss to celebrate his birthday. For your crafts this week, you have two options. Your curbside craft is a Dr. Seuss mask. So what you'll get in your kit is a paper plate, a cardstock printable of his hat, a popsicle stick taped to the plate, and that's it. So it's a pretty simple craft this week. So this, you won't be using the inside of the plate since you're cutting a hole in it, so you can put your face through it. So this might take off some of the plate when you take the tape off of the plate, but you won't need the inside, so it's okay if it rips a little bit. And then what I did to get the hole was I folded the plate a little bit after you take the popsicle stick off. I folded it and then I cut a slit in it, and then I put my scissors through the slit and cut the hole out in the middle. And then I colored first. I think it's a little bit easier to color while it's still a whole plate, but it's up to you. So then you can color, cut the middle out, and then I colored the hat, and then I just glued, or I actually taped it on. It was a little bit easier to tape it on since it's so flimsy. It worked better with tape, but it's up to you. And then I also taped on the popsicle stick on the bottom, and then you put your face through and you are the cat in the hat. So that is your curbside craft. And your printable craft, now I was a little silly and I accidentally colored that cat's hat black and red, but it's actually supposed to be white and red. But it's up to you. You can actually color the hat, whatever color you want. it's your creation. So if you wanted to color it black and red, sure, that's fine. But if you want it to look like Cat in the Hat, it is white and red. And then, so here's what you have for your printable. It's just one sheet. And then I colored the ones that are black rectangles are supposed to be white. And then the ones that are red rectangles, you color in red. So this is his hat. So I went ahead and colored each of those. And then I cut him out. And then it helps if you cut out the whole thing and then you leave the little white strip at the bottom when you are cutting. So you would cut like the top of the red but leave this white space here so that when you glue the red on top of the white one, you have a little bit of space and you don't have to cover up so much of the red, you can just cover up the white. So I did all of those, I glued each of those kind of on top of each other in a pattern for his hat. And then this big circle is the outside of his face and the little circle is the inside of his face. So you cut that out and glue that in the middle here. Leave the middle white and then color the outside, whatever's left in the circle, color that outside black. And then each of these is his whiskers. So you can color those black. And then I just drew his little face on there. And then the last piece is the bow tie. So I colored these red and then I cut them out and I put the circle in the middle and the two triangles pointing toward the circle. So that's his bow tie. And then there's your Cat in the Hat. So I hope you enjoyed the stories and crafts this week and we'll see you next time.